Welcome back, everyone. So now we're going to start with our Dinner with Bae series. This is going to be a 3-part series, first with an appetizer, entree, and then a dessert. First with the appetizer, we're going to do a pickled cucumber, tomato, and red onion salad, followed up by bacon wrapped shrimp, because bacon really does make everything better. So let's get started. So first we're going to start off with the cucumber. What I like to do is cut the ends off the cucumber and then use the mandolin to cut it. Now for those of you thinking, what the hell is a mandolin? It's just this little blade instrument that makes cutting the cucumbers a lot easier. But if you don't have one, you can literally just take your knife and cut the cucumber in really thin slices. It's very simple. So next up is the red onion. What I like to do is cut the ends off the onion and then we're gonna cut it in half. The reason we cut it in half is this makes it easier to get those really thin slices instead of the large big slices, because if you do that, then you're just eating all onion and it blows out the flavor of everything else. So I'm gonna take this little piece, also cut this in half, then you're gonna lay it down and then cut it. Really thin slices. Since you're just making this for 2 people, you don't even have to use all of the onion. So next we're gonna combine the red onion and the cucumbers into our pickling liquid, and while we're doing that, we're gonna cut up our tomatoes. Follow me. So for the pickling liquid, we're gonna start with half a cup of white vinegar, 1/3 of a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Now also for this, you have the option of adding crushed red pepper flakes. Now you only do that if you want it a little spicy. I'm not gonna add it to this because the red onion itself is already spicy enough and I don't want Bae to spicy overload. So then you're gonna turn up the heat to medium and bring it to a boil. So while the pickling liquid is going, we're gonna cut up the tomatoes. Small red vine tomatoes. We're using these because they have sweetness. The sweetness from the tomatoes will offset the acidity from the pickling liquid. So we're gonna take the tomatoes, cut them in half. Probably do about 5 or 6 of these since it's just 2 people. You don't really need that many. Next, we're gonna take the pickling liquid and pour it over our red onions and our cucumber. Then we're gonna take the container of the red onions and cucumber, set them in the refrigerator 10-15 minutes, and then strain them out. Really simple. So once you've strained the red onions and the cucumbers, then we're gonna do the assembly. So first, we're gonna take about 3 or 4 of the tomatoes and place them in the bottom of the glasses. We're using these glasses for one reason only. They're cute. Next, you're gonna mix up the cucumbers and the onion, and then place half in each of the glasses. Finally, you're gonna take the rest of the cucumbers and top the glasses off. Finish with these little small forks that I like. And there you have it. Pickled cucumber, red onion, and tomato salad. See you next time. So for the second half of the appetizer, it's our bacon wrapped shrimp. First, we're gonna start with our shrimp marinade. That's a teaspoon of lemon juice, a teaspoon of thyme, that's TH, not TI, crushed up garlic, salt, pepper, and olive oil. So now we're gonna mix in our marinade. That's the 3 tablespoons of olive oil, paprika, thyme, next, the lemon juice. I prefer to use fresh lemon juice over the one in a bottle just because it gives the flavors a little more of a kick. Now, if you use the juice of 1 whole lemon, that'll be about the amount of a teaspoon. Final step in the marinade, minced garlic. Take 1 clove of garlic, you turn it on its side and you use the side of your knife and smash it. That makes cutting up the garlic a lot easier. You take off the excess skin and then chop it up finely. Next, we're gonna take our shrimp and place it in a marinade. Now, we've already peeled and deveined the shrimp, and if you're like me, you had the butcher do it at the grocery store. Then you're gonna take all the ingredients, place them in a Ziploc bag, and place the entire bag in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Next step, we're taking bacon, cutting it in half, then we're gonna take the shrimp and wrap it in the bacon. So take your shrimp out of your marinade, place it on one end of the bacon, and wrap. I personally prefer to use thick cut bacon because it just makes for a better wrap and you don't have to use a toothpick. Then we're gonna take each piece and place them in a lined baking sheet. Next step, place your oven on broil for 15 minutes, then take the baking sheet, place it in the oven, 10 minutes, and then you're done. So once the shrimp have finished, take the pan out of the oven and then plate them. And there you have it. Pickled cucumber, red onion, and tomato salad and bacon wrapped shrimp. A perfect appetizer for you and Bae. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. You wouldn't want to miss the next appetizing appetizer or enticing entree, would you?